I'm in a bad way. I need
Hey, welcome to the Photos by Passy, Rackett TV, Rackett Band, Space Cadet single launch, vlog. Okay, this one is for people that want to go along and do photos and video of a band playing at a small club in the city and how you go about doing that. We need to talk about three things, but before we do, just a disclaimer, we don't work for Sony and nothing in this video is endorsed by them, but we use their equipment and we recommend you do as well because it gets good results. Now, the three things, the first thing is you have to do some pre-preparation before an event like this. The second thing is you're going to be traveling into the city late at night on public transport, so we've got some tips about just being incognito, blending in so that your equipment doesn't get stolen, you don't get hassled, and everything's good about that. And then the third thing we're going to go through, number three, we'll go through our camera equipment, what we're going to be using for photos and video, and what all the settings are to get the best results. So if you're not real interested in this photography part of the vlog, that's a-okay. In the YouTube description part, the description underneath this video, we've got like a table of contents, so you can just use the player to just skip ahead and look at the parts that you want to look at. So that's pretty much it, and we'll give you the first of the three things in just a minute. talk about traveling to the gig, because we're going by public transport, so we want to sort of be all grey and just blend in. So we just start wearing this, all plain. And we've got all our stuff in here. We've also, because it's going to rain a lot for this gig, we've got a waterproof jacket in here. So that when we get to the gig, just hold on 1 minute, we find like a phone booth or something like they do in the movies. Just hang on 1 minute.
Just remember,
Hold on there, hold on.
no undies on the outside, please.
And we're Sony Man! Okay, so you can just take this woolly top off that's going to keep us warm in Melbourne's horrible weather and be nice and warm. And tie that around your waist and you're ready to go. So have these pants with lots of pockets. This pocket here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We've got our glasses, which we can put on. Look nerdy. Alright, then we've got in here a little torch. So torches are really useful for working in the dark and doing your camera settings. You can do that, see what you're doing. So the torch, and here we've got the Sony RX100. That's our selfie stick for doing vlogging and for filming wide angle things and odds and ends at the gig. So that's a great little camera for doing that. That just lives on its stick in there, out of the way. In this bottom pocket, we've got the Sony ALS-T1 microphone in a plastic bag to keep it dry because it's going to rain. That's for the big A99 II camera, for the big video we're doing on that. And this pocket here, well, it's only a little pocket. We always just keep a heap of business cards in there. Somewhere along the way too, we should have a lanyard. That's reminding me that I have the business cards in one of these lanyards that opens up. That way you can take cards out and give them to people at the gig. Like if you film someone in a vlogging sequence, you can just give them one of those business cards, tell them all about photos by Passy. Right, so buy these pants. These pants have lots of pockets, and you want lots of pockets so you can just travel wide. Let's talk about equipment, and first up, why are the oranges here? That's for tomorrow morning, that's recovery. Eat healthy, kids. Alright, so what we've got here is the Sony A99. Now I am taking this one tonight, it's an expensive camera. Would be a bit iffy about taking it to a gig, but this is a very important client, so we need to get top quality, and we're trying to get some video as well. This is fully insured, so if you've got expensive gear, insure it, right? The insurance isn't that much. Now with this, we've got it set up with the ALS-T1 microphone from Sony, which does take a silver oxide battery, but this is an awesome stereo microphone for live music. And with the A99, you can set this front button to be a volume control, and you've got meters in here. You also have a plug for headphones, but I'm not taking them tonight because I'm trying to travel really light. So we'll just be looking at the meters and assuming that turns out. On the Sony A99 II, 42 megapixels, you can pump this up to ISO 4000 for low light, which is absolutely awesome. So I think the lighting at this place isn't great, it's only a little club, probably shooting at ISO 4000. Naturally, we will take that down lower if we can. Shutter speed is going to be 1/25th most of the time. Might have to go up to 1/200th if they're really jumping around and moving fast. Bump it down to maybe 1/80th if they're just singing at a microphone and standing still. Aperture on this, we'll be shooting at 2.8 and 3.2 most of the time. Maybe we'll go up to 4. When you shoot with video with the Sony, I think it automatically does it at aperture of 3.5 or 4, and you can't change that. We're going to be shooting in probably 1080p 50 or 1080p 25 because we're in Australia on PAL. Be 24 if you're in the US. This lens is the Tamron 28 through 75mm f2.8. We're taking this along because Tamron has beautiful colour for band photos in low light with coloured lights. We've found this is the best lens. We've used Sony ones as well, but this one's the best. And really sharp and clear. This one is a bargain. You can get it for less than $400 Australian. It's an unbelievable lens. And have your shade cover here on to protect the lens when you're in the crowd. Alright, we are going to be doing video. It'd be nice to be able to take the monopod, but we're trying to travel light, so it's going to have to be handheld. The A99 II though does have 5-axis stabilization in the camera, which will help a lot. Yeah, Rackett rock. Yes, so you've got pins and drumsticks, alright. Yes. And you've already got the t-shirts as well.
Yeah. This is a free merchant one. I got pink. Woo!
Alright, so you'll be coming to every Melbourne show from now on, I assume?
Yes, definitely.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, like our favorite.
Alright, fantastic. Alright, great. Just wave to everyone who's going to see this.
Thank you.
Alright, we're here with Emma and Elsie. They're at the Rackett merch store here. And yeah, they've got all these flashing lights. Like, check this out. It's awesome. So we've got a whole lot of stuff here. We've got t-shirts. Yeah, we'll just film that now so you can have a look at it. Can you guys just wave to everyone who's going to see this? Yeah, Rackett rock. Alright. Rackett, okay. Alright, let's check out what we got here. We got stickers.
What is it?
Badges. This is Alex and Rosie, and they're really dedicated Rackett fans. I've seen them at every show which Rackett have played. So tell me, ladies, when was the first time you actually saw Rackett?
We saw Rackett when they opened for Stonefield at the Grand Hotel in Mornington a couple of years ago.
Ah, so that was a couple of years ago. All right, and you've been pretty much going to all the Melbourne shows when they come down from Sydney ever since, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much every show.
Yeah, we tried to
missed maybe like one.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
Now merch. What sort of merch have you got?
We have the badges.
They've got the badges and the buttons, yeah?
Yeah, the stickers,
The
EPs,
stickers.
and we've got t-shirts.
Yeah.
Stickers, EPs, t-shirts. You got the whole set. That's fantastic. Okay.
I actually wear my t-shirts to the gym pretty much every week. So.
All right, bit of promotion there at the gym. So if you see a Rackett t-shirt at the gym, get along and see Rackett. They really rock. Okay, thanks, ladies. Just wave to everyone who's going to see this. Thank you. been on a really big tour. Yeah, how's that going?
Oh, it's pretty tiring, but it's still the best, man. Like, we work Monday through Thursday, and we're up on the weekends to still with us.
Yeah, it's great. You're working harder. You're working harder than people like me that have a day job. So, you guys are going over to like Fremantle and Western Australia.
Yeah, I've never been there before, so I'm
So
pretty
the band's
excited.
never been there before. That's really exciting.
Girls have.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so that should be really good. And so we got Space Cadet, the new single, and played us other few new songs tonight as well, which was interesting.
Yeah, we're trying them out, see how they go. Because it's still in the early stages of, writing.
Yeah.
We're testing them out.
Okay, just writing stuff, sussing it out, trying it out. That's great. Okay, thanks, Kat. Just wave to everyone that's going to see this.
Thanks, Passy.
Okay, thank you. Bye. We got Astrid, Asti, and we got Ali from the band. Say hello. Yep, so they've done a great show tonight. Now, Asti, I wanted to ask you about your kit. Do you just use the kit that's here when you come down to gig in Melbourne?
Yeah, usually we're really, really lucky to have amazing support bands, or we're supporting amazing bands, and they usually provide us with the demos or a drum kit, and I just bring extra stuff like a snare and a kick pedal and cymbals and stuff, so yeah.
Okay, and Ali, you just use whatever bass amp is here?
Yes, well, again, the lovely bands bring it and we get to benefit from it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we try
And,
to return the favour when
When they
they're
come
in
to
Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
Oh, great. And I love your blue bass. Has your blue bass got a name at all?
No,
No,
she
okay.
doesn't. I've had her for, I know it's a girl, that's all.
Yeah. It's definitely a girl. You'll have to call it like Baby Blue or come up
Yeah,
with
like
some
maybe
name.
just baby.
Baby,
Baby's
baby,
a
baby.
cute
Yeah, baby's cute.
Baby, yeah.
and
Well, there you
now
go, it's baby.
It just got named.
Baby!
Thank
Okay.
you.
We've
Thank
named the bass. That's awesome. Okay, wave to everyone that's going to see this. All right, thanks, ladies. That was great.
Thank you.
This is Beck, the lead singer, and yeah, tell us about this tour. Like, you guys are really whipping around the country. It's amazing.
Yeah, we've been really busy. We are going to more places. We're going to Perth.
Yeah, going to Fremantle in Perth. That's a
We
brand new
are.
place. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is really exciting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good.
Yeah, bigger venues, bigger risks. Obviously we've got these amazing designer outfits from Racy and Lucky.
Racy and Lucky. Yeah, I was going to ask about these outfits. These latest ones, yeah, glitter is good. Kind of brings back a bit of sort of old times and fits the Space Cadet theme correctly.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, do they do all of your outfits, or do you have to try to beat them?
No, just occasionally we have special.
Okay, now the other thing I have to ask is, how the hell do you pack these things and transport them so they don't get all crumpled up and all that sort of stuff?
We have a special trailer just for our costumes.
Okay, so special shipping for the costumes,
Yes,
yeah. Okay,
yes.
yeah. So that's the sort of thing you can just throw in a suitcase and splash flat.
No, definitely not.
Alright, that's been awesome. Good luck with the rest of the tour.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming to Melbourne again. It was a blast.
No worries, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.